my name is Rachel, and today we are talking about task number 23 for the Read Harder Book Riot Challenge, and this is all about self-published books. So I found a few that I'm interested in, so I thought we would just jump in and talk about those. I would say if you're looking for self-published authors specifically, honestly the easiest way might be to get on Amazon and look up authors from the Create space, or maybe even authors on Wattpad. Those would be really good places to start. But for me, I have a few on my shelf and then a few that I found. So yeah, I'm ready to jump in and tell you about them. So the first one is one I did find searching on Amazon for self-published authors, and that is Dead Lemons. I don't know much about it, but it is by Finn Bell, and it's a mystery thriller that comes highly recommended by readers on Amazon. So that is an option. And I like this cover. It's a really good cover. Next up is Out of Something Ugly by Margot Nothing, another self-published book. And this is a collection of poetry. Again, it's got a really pretty cover. Next is The Dyatlov Pass Incident by Alexander Popov. I've been super interested in the Dyatlov Pass incident for several years, but I just recently listened to a podcast that was talking about it, so it kind of reinvigorated my interest. So while I was searching, I found two different Dyatlov Pass books that were independently published. So this is the first one, and then the second one is Don't Go There, A Solution to the Dyatlov Pass Mystery by Svetlana Os, again self-published, and about the Dyatlov Pass incident. And then next up, I have a Hygge book that I downloaded at some point last year that I was really, really excited to get to and just did not manage to, that I believe is self-published, and that is Hygge Habits, 42 Habits for a Happy Life through the Danish Hygge style that take 5 minutes or less. I believe I downloaded 2 of her books and I did get to one, but I never managed to get to this one. So that's an option. And then I actually have 2 books that I know of that are on my shelf that are self-published. One of them is Finding My Badass Self, A Year of Truths and Dares by Sherry Staffna Stanley. This would also work for task number 9, a book with less than 100 reviews. Probably all of these would work for that as well. Most self-published books do not get a lot of reviews, so I would say if you find a self-published book, definitely check it on Goodreads. I bet it has less than 100 reviews, but this is what I was thinking about doubling up with specifically, so that is definitely out there. And I actually got to meet this author. She signed my book, and she just seems really, really sweet, and I really like this. She just really challenged herself to kind of break out of her mold when she kind of hit maybe a midlife crisis, so to speak, and really challenged herself to break out of her shell. So this is definitely an option, as well as Saving Detroit by Michelle Bolanger, who again I also got to meet. And this book is about sex slavery, but from a male perspective, which is very different. She's also a Christian writer, so I would like to see how all of that ties together to make a book that that she came up with. So I am interested in those. And there you have some of my top picks for self-published books. I would absolutely love recommendations for this category because sometimes it can be challenging to find really good books out there, especially in the world we have today where it's so easy to share your information. You can have an oversaturation of self-publication, and that doesn't mean that all of them are good. So if you have a really, really good self-published book, I would absolutely love to hear about it. And that's all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in another video soon. Bye for now.